Folks, this is C.J. Bentley for NAWA. I'm here with George South. George,
You come here.
George, we're trying to get an idea of what happened in the heavyweight title match at the last show.
You know something, I was just sitting here telling a couple of my students here, here at NAWA, I've really been trying to help these guys. I've been doing this a long time, as you know, and we've been good friends for a long time. But, almost 40 years of experience, I've been trying to help a lot of these guys. And it seems like every time I try, they screw it up. I mean, really, and I lay it out for them, and I try to help them, and it's pretty simple. But for the last 2 or 3 things, where I special referee a couple weeks ago in that special championship match, and of course they screwed that up. And being right in the middle of it, you really see how things are just messed up in the NAWA. And what I think I'm going to just have to do, which I don't want to do, is just start taking care of things, myself. Relying on other people, as you probably know, just ain't working here, especially with some of these young guys that keep screwing up. So I'm just going to start doing things myself.
So you're going to take care of things the George South way?
I'm just going to have to. I didn't want to do it. I mean, I'm pretty peaceful watching some of this young talent, some of these young guys up and coming. But I'm going to tell you, if I don't step up, I don't know if NAWA's got a future. So I think I'm just going to have to do things the way it should be done.
Thank you, George. Appreciate it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we just heard from Mr. Number 1, George South, after that controversial finish with the NAWA Heavyweight Championship match, which he was a special referee in. But Redbeard, it's time to crown new tag team champions here. We've got the 4 teams that have earned their chance to be here, and tonight we're going to see new tag team champions crowned.
This is an exciting moment, Michael. We've got 4 of the top tag teams in all of NAWA right here in the same ring, and they are gunning for the vacant NAWA Tag Team Championship.
We've got the Burke County boys, multiple-time tag team champions here. We've got Golden Thunder, a combination of 2 guys that have held the tag team titles with various partners in the past. And then we've got the Skinny Dudes with Attitude, a very young up-and-coming team. They look to take the tag team titles for the very first time in their career here in this match. And then we have the makeshift tag team of Boogie Woogie, Mickey Richards, and the rookie sensation, Dre White, who kind of an underdog story getting here to this match, Redbeard.
Really and truly, that tag team has been a revolving door, as we mentioned in weeks past. Boogie Woogie, Mickey Richards, the most recent man to be teamed there with the rookie sensation, Dre White. I have to say, Michael, of all these teams, they have probably the biggest mountain to climb of all of them, because to my knowledge, they've never worked together before.
Never teamed together, but Dre White has been scouting out tag team partners that fit his style for months now, as we've seen him have multiple different partners over the months leading up to this match. He feels as if Boogie is the man that's going to help him win the tag team titles. And Redbeard, I'd hate to say, you shouldn't be underestimating Dre White. I mean, he's got this far.
Very true, and we will see if that lucky streak continues here as we get underway with this matchup, as these men are now trying to figure out who's going to kick off. There you see Big Donnie and James Brody looking like they're going to...
You talk about who might not be the favorites. They probably are the favorites, multiple-time NAWA Tag Team Champions. Been teaming together the longest. Look at this coward.
Look at that. Already, Golden Gladiator tagging himself out of the match, bringing in one of the Skinny Dudes with Attitude here. Now, this is a dichotomy of presentation here. Big Donnie versus one of the Skinny Dudes.
Skinny Dude versus Heavyset Dude, for sure.
Now, Zach Daniels trying to get back into the match there with a tag to Golden Gladiator, but Golden Gladiator, of course, runs away.
None of these men looking as if they want to go one-on-one with each other. And again, Golden Gladiator number 2 tagged back in. And you can see TC3 on the outside in the corner of Golden Thunder. You need to keep your eyes on him. And standing next to him on the outside is Downtown Digger Brown in the corner of the Burke County boys.
They seem to have settled on who's going to open this contest, as now Big Donnie and Mickey Richards are tied up in a collar and elbow.
This is the first time, to my knowledge, of seeing Boogie Richards here in an NAWA ring, at least in our time doing this show, Redbeard. I'm not really sure what to expect out of this man.
Well, Boogie is a long-time veteran of this area, been around a lot of different promotions in the Carolinas. Definitely a throwback in terms of his style there. Now look, just a show of respect between these two competitors.
Obviously the veteran of this team, teaming with the rookie sensation, looking to strike gold here tonight and win the tag team titles unexpectedly. Nobody betting on them, especially you, Redbeard. You just basically said they're going to lose.
Well, you see, I'm going to go ahead and give you my ace in the hole here. That man that you see back there in the background, Craig.
You see Chris Thunder Anderson.
Chris Thunder Anderson,
in the corner there.
And that is my ace in the hole as far as this is concerned, because that man lives up to that evil, mean, and nasty moniker every time you see him.
So you're betting on Golden Thunder and to win these tag team titles. Look, Golden Gladiator number 2, like the goof that he is on the floor talking to their manager and minority owner.
Look at this now. He's taking a break. He hasn't even had a flurry in this contest yet, and Golden Gladiator's already taken a seat as Mickey Richards takes a bump there into the middle of the ring. Big Donnie clobbering him down.
Not many things stand after running into that mountain of round mound known as Big Donnie.
Definitely not. Oh, now Golden Gladiator, is going to get back in this matchup. Mickey Richards now tying him up with a side headlock. I have to say there's a lot of potential angles in this matchup here, Michael, as we've seen the contenders for the NAWA Tag Team Championship come to where we are now.
Whoa!
Wow, look at this.
Richards flipping over that huge man and
oh wow,
drags him down, but right into the ropes, unsuccessful with that sunset flip and pin attempt.
That's a lot of man to move around there, Michael.
And the NAWA Tag Team titles have been in disarray for months now, Redbeard, ever since former half-owner of NAWA Cool Breeze stripped the Soul Patrol of the tag team titles, and now we're finally going to get some resolution to that here tonight. Hopefully we're going to get a clean finish and crown new champions, and no telling who it's going to be here.
Absolutely. As we see Zach Daniels getting welcomed into the matchup here with a hip toss, and now Boogie tagging in his tag team partner, the rookie sensation, Dre White.
You know, you're talking about Golden Gladiator 2 strategy being on the floor. It's actually kind of smart. This isn't an elimination tag team match, so you have to last a while to get the title. So actually being pretty smart for how dumb he is.
That's true. We have to give him credit where credit is due. Even though he is a bit of a dastardly villain, he has definitely proven to be a tactician when it comes to what he's able to do in order to win these matches. But right now, Zach Daniels and Drew, or the rookie sensation here, going back and forth with each other.
Working that side headlock is Zach Daniels. Very long, lengthy fella. Some would call him a string bean. I've never been called that, Redbeard.
No, I don't think either one of us have any type of comparison to that there. We'd be on the opposite end of the spectrum, unfortunately. And now we're going to see some athleticism between these two as they start to build some momentum. Big time drop kick there by the rookie sensation.
Didn't get all of that, and as you could tell, only getting a 1.5, 2 count there. But staying right on top of him is the rookie sensation. And like I said, we've seen kind of on a rise here in NAWA, kind of an underdog story of kind of like Rudy almost.
Very true. The evolution of Dre White here in this whole thing has been very impressive as he's gone through, as we've said, a number of different machinations with his tag team partners, but still able to be here in the final round of this tournament we've put together.
Interesting to find out why he selected Boogie Mickey Richards as his final partner. I'd love to know that answer. Maybe get CJ Bentley on that, especially if they win the tag team titles. Maybe that selection will prove to be a good choice, but you know, there's still 3 other teams here in this match, and there's your ace in the hole that you say. Look, that skinny dude looks to be scared of Thunder Anderson.
That's what we were talking about there a minute ago, as Thunder Anderson now makes his entrance into this matchup here, taking on probably one of the few men who could stand up to him physically, that being Big Donnie. But look at that. You just see the force in that side headlock there as he's pinching the head of Big Donnie.
This is the first time Thunder Anderson has gotten into this match. He is fresh. And look at this, telling him to stop. Punches him right in the mouth. Holy Christ, what a right hand.
Right in the jaw.
That right hand's been known to drop a few people in his day. Maybe even in this match. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
As we said, Big Donnie, one of the few people who could probably physically stand in there with Thunder Anderson.
Very smartly telling Donnie to stop, and he listened like a puppy dog.
My goodness.
And here we go again, crisscrossing. Wait, Donnie's blown up. Oh, he blocks it.
Look at that.
Holy Christ, his own right hand from Big Donnie, tagging in the wild man, James Brody.
There comes Brody in now, taking apart that arm of Thunder Anderson. He said that was a puppy. That would be a St. Bernard if ever I saw a puppy there, Michael. My goodness.
And the former NAWA heavyweight champion going to work.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Holding on to that arm for dear life as Thunder Anderson tried to body slam him, but he's still in charge.
He could have taken that shoulder out of his socket easily there with that maneuver. My goodness, Michael. Now backing him into the corner there. Going to get some help from Golden Gladiator number 2, looks like.
Oh, just raking the eyes as referee Reggie Cassidy is pulled away.
And this is where the numbers game plays in, Michael. You've got the 3 men there that make up this conglomerate of TC3, Golden Gladiator number 2, and Thunder Anderson. My gosh.
Well, the Golden Thunder members of the Carolina Cartel, that group that's been put together to take over NAWA and win all the championships, that's their goal here tonight, is to add another title to the collection. Actually, the first title to the Cartel's collection would be the tag team titles if they win here this evening. And we know that the Cartel is made up of Golden Gladiator number 2, Chris Thunder Anderson, Thomas Extreme, and Drew Hood as of right now, and that group continues to grow here every week on our program, Redbeard.
Right now we have an interesting combination of Tyler Aiken and James Brody in the ring here. This match just continues to present all kinds of possibilities.
First time Tyler Aiken of the Skinny Dudes has gotten into the ring. I think that means every member in this match has finally made an appearance in the ring. And again, stamina, the long game, is going to play a factor in this match as it is an elimination match.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Hi, wrestling fans. This is Mr. Number One, George South. You know, I've been a professional wrestler for over 40 years. The number one question that I'm always asked is, where can I go to get pro wrestling training? Well, folks, highspots.com right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, the greatest pro wrestling school in all the world. We want to invite you to come on down. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter your size, your age, your shape. Women or men, we'd love to have you. Come on down.
Turn your dream of being in the main event of the evening into reality today. For more information, go to highspots.com or call 704-364-7818.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sticking with us through that commercial. We're back here, Tag Team Championships on the line in this 4-way elimination tag team match. No one eliminated just yet, but the Burke County boys are working towards eliminating the Skinny Dudes as they continue to work them over, Redbeard.
That was a scary moment there with Big Donnie in the ring with one of the smaller competitors in this matchup. Tyler Aiken getting flopped around like a dead fish there, but now his tag team partner, Zach Daniels, comes in and just blasts James Brody, going for a pinfall, only at 2 count.
He must have made the blind tag when Tyler was whipped into the ropes. I didn't see it, Redbeard, but he must have, referee Reggie Cassidy must have seen a big forearm right to the mush.
This is where you start to play almost territory in a matchup like this. The strategy of trying to keep a man isolated when you've got 4 teams involved is really tricky. But we'll see if that goes into playing into who is ultimately going to win this matchup. Once again, this elimination rules contest, each of these teams are going to have to try and beat each other to a potential pulp here almost, looks like, before they can get a win.
And these 2 young men are just fighting for position. And finally, the rookie sensation takes him down to the mat, working over that arm and that forearm area.
Putting a knee into the ribs there as well as he's got Zach Daniels firmly in control here.
And you can see Boogie Richards looking on in approval of his tag team partner. First time tag team. Unfortunately, the partner of Dre White had career-ending knee surgery to eliminate him out of this situation, leaving him in a lurch trying to find the perfect tag team partner, and he's settled on Boogie Richards, but shoots Zach Daniels into the corner. And the rookie sensation smartly just hanging back and grabbing him around the waist, looking like he's going to try to give him a German suplex, but the Skinny Dudes are holding on.
He's got that leverage advantage. He's trying to hold on for all he's got. Now Zach Daniels has a modicum of control here. The rookie sensation couldn't get anything going in the corner. Now look at this. Tyler Aiken coming in.
Setting him up for that skinny dip.
Oh, wow.
That's the finisher of the skinny dudes with attitude.
There's a pinfall. 1, 2, 3.
Redbeard, that's our first elimination of the night. You were right. Dre White didn't stand a chance in this match with his tag team partner as they're the first team eliminated.
The well has run dry for the rookie sensations run here.
It was a great story.
Definitely was. But now, look at this. Thunder Anderson in here waylaying on Zach Daniels. Look at that. Wow, a huge lariat, Michael.
Just took his face off his neck, his head off his shoulders, just stomping right on the nose of Zach Daniels with that boot. Dear God, holy Christ, what just
look at his leg, Michael. My gosh.
Almost knocked him out, it looks like.
Such a brutal man here in the form of Thunder Anderson. And that is just a crazy, crazy thing there.
Well, here we go. He's working over that arm. We've seen him over the year take people out with that kick to the arm. Now he's just wrenching on it.
Thunder Anderson just really impressing the fool out of me with this series of offensive maneuvers. He's got Zach Daniels tied up here now in a submission maneuver. My gosh. Going to separate the sternum of Daniels here with this combination of his weight and also just the leverage. My gosh. Now he's got a fish hook look like.
Messing with the face.
Look at how his shoulders are almost out of socket there, Mike. Oh, look at that. Big Donnie in here trying to get some separation. But now calling for Golden Gladiator number 2 is Anderson.
Again, you got to think, I know he's one part of our boss, TC3, but huge conflict of interest with him being involved in this Carolina cartel and managing all these guys, and especially being here ringside. I mean, he's obviously got an interest in seeing Golden Thunder walk out of here with the tag. Oh, my God. 1, 2, 3, and the skinny dudes with attitude have been eliminated, Redbeard.
God, Michael,
Zach Daniels looks like he's been through the meat grinder after that splash.
There's a pancake in the ring in the form of Zach Daniels. My God, Michael.
And now Golden Gladiator 2 just sneaking up and just beating a tar out of Big Donnie. The only way to keep that man down is just to stay on top of him.
Now this becomes a traditional tag team match as we're down to our final 2 teams of Golden Thunder and the Burke County Boys. Look at that.
Boot has put it into the Golden Gladiator number 2 before.
And now Golden Gladiator getting out of the ring, trying to run away from the Burke County Boys. Now here comes Anderson.
And chaos has ensued here. Who's going to walk out with the tag team titles, ladies and gentlemen? One of these teams is going to walk out your winner and new tag team champions.
Anderson is taking out the left knee of Big Donnie. Look at Big Donnie is just excruciating pain right now.
Dislocated that kneecap. Torn ligaments in that knee. He's not even the legal man, is he, Redbeard?
I don't know at this point in time. I've kind of lost control of what's going on here. But Big Donnie is in a terrible way right now as Wildman James Brody has been taken out in the corner over there. Now look at this.
He's getting involved back there.
The referee has got to get control of the scenario, Michael.
And now Digger Brown going to the rescue of the Wild Man. But the damage has been done to both of the Burke County Boys. Golden Thunder looking to take advantage and walk out of here as champions.
Big Donnie is in a terrible shape right now as he is basically by himself with Brody being almost incapacitated. Oh, wow. Lariat by Anderson takes out Big Donnie. Not much Digger Brown can do there from the outside at this point in time, Michael.
I don't think there's anything anybody can do once Chris Thunder Anderson. Oh, and just a shot to the nether regions of Big Donnie right behind the referee's back. Redbeard, I hate to say it, but I think the cartel and Golden Thunder is going to walk out of here as tag team champions.
The deck appears stacked at this point in time, Michael. I hate to say that, but this is hardly a fair contest at this point in time. Look at Anderson
continuing, yes, going after that leg, just the traditional Anderson way. Pick a body part and just mutilate it.
Absolutely. It's all strategy in terms of a wrestling match here, but my goodness, you have to feel for Big Donnie having that leg taken apart here almost one piece at a time.
If you take a wheel off of a man that weighs that size, he can nothing will help him. He'll be flat on his back, and that's exactly the point.
Stability
of this
goes
match.
out, as you were saying, Michael, stability goes out the wayside. When you lose a knee like that, Big Donnie's still fighting through it, though. Whips Anderson into the corner. Oh, wow.
And you can see the leg give out as he attempted that back body drop. Big Donnie's leg finally collapsed, and both men are down.
That knee definitely buckled in the middle of that transition there. What's Golden Gladiator calling for? TC3 just handed something to Golden Gladiator.
Well, what's new? He's got it all wrapped around his fist. A chain, brass knuck, something. Big Donnie has got to make that tag. TC3 getting involved on the other side with Digger Brown. And the referee tag in the Golden.
Oh, no. Whatever that was.
Slipped it right into his tights. Referee
No.
not able to see it. We have new tag team champions. Finally have crowned tag team champions here in NAWA. Golden Thunder and the Cartel have struck. They have gotten the tag team titles, and now they look to collect the rest of the gold here in NAWA, as they've said, Redbeard.
The Carolina Cartel members standing tall, having won this elimination tag team matchup. My goodness, Michael.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take you now. If you joined us on that special episode Wednesday, we're going to take you to the finish of the Bunkhouse Stampede to crown the inaugural NAWA television champion. Oh, God. Little Donnie just got smacked right in the sternum by the Bulldog.
Now Tony Benj and Thomas Extreme squaring off. Look at that. Tony Benj is out. Extreme managed to get him above the top rope there.
And Dre White been eliminated.
Oh, wow.
Thomas Extreme with 2 eliminations in a row.
My goodness.
And Will coming in last, payoff for Drew Hood. Will he be able to make it to the final 2?
Now it looks as though we've got Jacob Ryan, Drew Hood, Johnny Ryder, Stuart Snodgrass, Little Donnie, Chad Bird, and...
Well, Chad Bird is on the verge of being extinct here in this bunkhouse. They're ganging up on him.
Look at this. Now
and the
got him.
Bulldog has been eliminated.
It took how many men to get him out of there? 4 or 5?
I don't know how many eliminations he's had, but Chad Bird was destroying people in the bunkhouse, but unfortunately not able to make it to the final 2. And look, the Cartel connection is back as the final 2 members of the Cartel are still in there.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Look out, cameraman.
What a shot to the back of the neck delivered by Little Donnie.
And just debris strewn around ringside here, both in the form of physical bodies and also the weapons that have been brought into this matchup.
We're down to the final 6. And that's not smart to take yourself off the mat with your feet, Jacob Ryan. Johnny Ryder with a power bombs him right off the second rope.
Right into the middle of the ring there as well. Jacob Ryan in a bad way here now as Drew Hood eliminates him.
Down to 5 men. After 3 more eliminations, the final 2 will then go.
Now what is Golden Gladiator doing out here?
He is coming on out here to cheer this Cartel members.
But he's already been eliminated, Michael. He shouldn't be out here now.
Oh, it's anything goes, come as you are. Look at Little Donnie's giving Stewart a wedgie.
Oh, no.
You know he had to have one of those surgically removed in high school.
My God.
He's still going at it.
Oh, no. Stewart.
I don't know what Little Donnie realizes what he's done.
Stewart suddenly feeling that nerd rage. Look at that face. As Little Donnie tries to deliver blows, and now Little Donnie getting a series of elbows from Stuart Snodgrass. My gosh, Michael.
And the nerd rage is in full effect here in the Bunkhouse Stampede. I am surprised that Stewart still has the stamina and the energy to keep going. But with that nerd rage flowing through his veins, he might go all the way here, Redbeard, from number 1 to champion.
It could very well be. As now he's
don't do it. No.
There's Little Donnie gone from this contest.
Good God almighty.
After almost an hour of fighting here. Oh, God, now Thomas Extreme bludgeons Stuart Snodgrass with that cookie pan.
We're down to the final 4. Johnny Ryder, Thomas Extreme. Look at Thomas. He's looks like he had the beard of Johnny Ryder, but Drew Hood just working over Stewart in the corner. He does have the beard of Johnny Ryder and delivers a big right hand there, Redbeard.
It's all legal here, despite being the beard connoisseur that I am and saying that should be illegal.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
He used his beard to throw him over the top and eliminate him.
And forearm did it for.
Oh, look at there.
No.
Wait a minute. No, you can't do that.
Look at that.
He just grabbed Thomas's beard and pulled him over.
It's a beard
Is that
fight.
legal?
It's a beard fight. It's all legal, Michael. Look at this.
So that means one of these two men will be the inaugural NAWA television champion.
Snodgrass
Will
and
it be
Hood.
the first entrant, Stuart Snodgrass, or will it be the last entrant, Drew Hood, who will walk away with the championship?
Now look at Hood out here on the outside now, getting a little bit of coaching from Golden Gladiator before he re-enters this ring now.
Well, it's
and now
okay
we've got
because the match is just now starting.
we've got a traditional wrestling match here now as we're down to our final two.
The Bunkhouse Stampede is officially over, and the match for the television championship is now starting. Stewart looks like he's on his last legs here.
Stewart's almost dead on his feet, but look at that fighting spirit as he and Drew Hood lock up here. But Stewart, he's been fighting for almost an hour, Michael. He's got to be near his
stamina.
end.
I don't believe Stewart's got anything left in the tank. At least it doesn't look like it right now. Drew Hood is still on full. He's only been out here for maybe 8 to 10 minutes, Redbeard.
Not very long at all. That last position there that he had in being the final entrant has really allowed him to be at a fresh point here. That's Stewart now.
Wait a minute. Looks like he's still got a little bit left in the tank. All he has to do is pin Drew Hood.
He's going to launch him into the corner.
Slingshots him in. We know what's next. Vintage Snodgrass as he trips him up. Can he get the cover here?
1, 2. Only a 2 count, though. Such an insane matchup here, folks. We've seen everything you can possibly think of here tonight.
As much as I'm a nerd hater, you have to give props to Stuart Snodgrass for lasting this long. He said he liked the number 1. Will he be number 1 at the end of the night here? Can he defeat Drew Hood to become the inaugural NAWA television champion? He looks like he might be able to do it here.
Pull up those shorts and get at it there, Stewart.
We know what's coming right now, Redbeard.
Here we go. Pop quiz.
Now he just has to get the 3 count. Can he do it? No!
Still only a 2 count. My word.
How much longer can Stuart Snodgrass fight this fight for the championship? Oh, Drew Hood raking the eyes right in front of referee Reggie Cassidy, just drops him with a neck breaker.
My goodness, Michael. Into a pinning combination. 1, 2. Only a 2 count, though. The tenacity of the nerd, as you would say it. The nerd is going to be a mark of, we'll say, affection here now because of all the punishment and all the fighting that Stewart has had to go through to get to where he is now. Such a show of bravery and courage on the part of Snodgrass as he now absorbs this rear choke.
He's got a lot of heart, but I think the cartel, even Golden Gladiator number 2 is still out here. He could still play a factor in this match.
The numbers could still be there for sure, Michael, as you say. But Stewart's not going to give in easily.
All he has to do is just pull out that final exam out of nowhere like he did against Joe Venisi, and he will walk out of here with that championship. He's trying to nerd up. He's trying his best. Drew Hood is in some serious trouble. Snodgrass delivers an atomic drop. Shoots him off into the ropes. Gives him another atomic drop. This time right on the
Family Jewels.
The Hollywood ratings.
And my goodness,
oh
God.
A bicycle kick right into the face. Oh, he hits
no.
him. Ratings.
Oh, God.
Ratings spike. DDT. That's it.
Oh.
And we got a first ever and inaugural NAWA television champion.
My goodness, Michael.
And the cartel has added a championship to their fold in the form of Drew Hood as the inaugural NAWA TV champion.
Such a battle, Michael. Such an incredible contest here. Almost an hour in length. And now we have our first NAWA TV champion that will represent this program going forward.
How appropriate, the host of the DH and HD show.
Oh, look at this now.
The television host of the greatest show on the NAWA Championship is the champion. What's Adam James doing out here?
What is this?
Is he coming out here to help Stewart? Because usually when he comes out here, it's not to help anybody but himself.
Absolutely, but now it seems like he's maybe showing a bit of respect to Stewart for having been in here for as long as he is, shoving off the cartel members.
You know what? You might want to say whatever bad things about Adam James as you can, but he does still have a... Well,
oh my God.
Say all the bad things you want. My God.
What in the world?
Is he joining the
No.
cartel? Holy Christ, Adam James has just joined the Carolina cartel, and now they have the television champion and the heavyweight championship in the fold.
Oh my God, Michael.
Dear God.
The rich become richer here suddenly as Adam James clearly aligned himself with the cartel, putting that belt around the waist of Drew Hood.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have this week. We'll see you next week.